Wholesale prices in the U.S. fell for a third straight month. The producer price index was down 0.1% in December, and experts had predicted an increase. So joining us now for analysis is Robb. He's an economics editor for MarketWatch. So what does the data say about the state of the economy?
The data, we got inflation data yesterday and today, and it sort of fits with this picture that inflation is kind of moderating at a slow pace, kind of running at around a 3% annual rate. The Federal Reserve's target is 2%, so that they are not finished trying to get inflation down. So that means interest rates, although they might not go up any higher, they're certainly not going to come down. Well, that's the debate about when they're going to come down. So that's the picture. It's more about inflation over the last couple of days.
Cleveland's Fed president said March may be still too early for a rate cut. What's your expectation for how the Fed may handle the first quarter of the year when it comes to cuts? There was an indication, I think, last year that we could maybe see 2 rate cuts in 2024.
The Federal Reserve has penciled in 3 rate cuts this year. The market thinks that they're going to double that up to 6.
Wow.
The market is really ready for rates to come down. The first move is always the most important. The Fed, Loretta Mester, when she did speak yesterday, and some Fed officials are being a little bit cautious. They don't want to rush. March seems a little bit like a rush, but when you're talking about the Fed, some people say March, some people say May. That's not too big a difference. It's pretty much sooner than people think. But we'll have to see how the numbers play out between here and now. I think there's a couple of hurdles. Inflation is pretty sticky. It's kind of bumpy. So I don't think it's this smooth thing, but the market really wants it, that's for sure.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was just thinking the housing market right in time for spring would be probably perfect. Some major banks reported before the bell. Are you surprised by any of the results?
No, I'm not. The banks are doing really well in this economy. They've really kind of been the solid factor in the economy. We had some problems with the mid-sized banks last year where the interest rates rising, but the big banks have held up pretty well here. So it wasn't too much of a surprise. It's been a good base mark for the economy, a good foundation.
All right. Robb, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Have a good weekend.